So, I did a previous video, it should have been a previous video if I uploaded these things in the right order, about some stuff that I bought on Black Friday, right? Because that's what people do. You go out there, you buy some stuff, it's a good time. Well, not necessarily a good time, because let me tell you about my little Black Friday adventure now that I'm thinking about it. So, on Black Friday, that happened to be the day that those Bloodline ones came out, right? And I remember going out there and I'm in the mall, there are just like people everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, in a way, it was kind of like just the worst thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? Because you're out there, you're trying to move around, everybody's everywhere, you can't find any parking spaces, all that. It's like all these people are just crowding all these stores, making it impossible for them to get into the stores to spend the money that they went all out of their way to spend. It's like, man, I gotta stay away from this. Normally I would, but since that happened to be like a shoe release thing and I had to go pick them up in person, you know, you gotta go with what you gotta go with, right? So I did that, didn't like it, but I got the shoes, got the discounts, and Mom was happy with her pair. I'm happy with mine, even though I haven't worn them. I just didn't like having to go out into the Black Friday world, because it's just not a great place to be. Online it's all right though, which is what we're talking about here. So, bam, this is a Funko box because I ordered some stuff from Funko. Normally I don't get a whole lot from those guys, but I'm on their mailing list and they just happen to make just enough stuff that I do like, that I do buy from them from time to time. Now, if you're looking for some like serious like Funko unboxing and things like that, go ahead, check out McFly KOF. Yeah, McFly Funko. I think that's what it's called. I honestly can't remember right now. So go check out McFly. There will be a link, so you don't have to worry about what the name is. It'll probably also be in the description if I remember. I might not though. And also go ahead and check out Jeezy509. He buys his fair share too. And they both do unboxings of them to show you what the figures look like outside of the package. Because in the package, you can't always see those fine details. Like, dude, McFly had that Carnage and he had something else. And it's like you see all the details when he holds it up in the camera, and I'm like, man, this is pretty all right, you know? So they both do really good jobs of knocking out their unboxings. Thought I heard some noise out there. Hopefully I didn't, because that would mean someone's in here. Anyways, if you want to watch unboxings of like wrestling related things, go ahead and look on YouTube for Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. Ridiculous name, I know, but it is what it is. I'm not even sure where that comes from. But anyways, go ahead, look up that dude. Go watch his videos. Some of them are all right. So, let's go ahead and open this thing. Get into here. Okay, let's turn that this way. That's a nice place to put these down. First and foremost, well, it's only first, not necessarily foremost. This right here, the Dig'em Frog dude, right, from Honey Smacks. Cereal is a huge part of my diet. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting that. Because I actually like those too. I don't care so much for the frog dude. He means nothing to me. But I like his cereal. Next up, what is this? This is the Venomized Hulk. Hold that right about there. Give you that nice-ish look. Again, since these aren't out of the package, you're just going to have to take it for what it's worth. But yeah, there you go. Look at it. It's got some nice detail going on in there. That light, though. It's kind of hard to really give you a good look with that. There's probably an art to it. And then, of course, the Kool-Aid Man. I drank a whole lot of Kool-Aid when I was younger. Not so much in the older years, because I don't buy it. I pretty much only buy, like, water and Simply juices nowadays. Alright, let's see, what's this? Oh, the Tootsie Pop Owl. Mr. Owl is his name, apparently, according to what's on this front of this box. So, you know, it's one of those nostalgia things. I remember watching him, not watching him, but watching those commercials all the time when I was little. I don't remember what the deal was on these, but it was a pretty good deal. That's why I bought so many. And here you have the Christmas Hulk. He's got that little gift down in his hand. So there's that. I'm not sure. And if you look on the side, you can see he's also got a stocking in his other hand full of gifts and a candy cane. So that's cool. Good for him. Spreading that Christmas joy. And here we have Twinkie the Kid, right? This dude, apparently he will live forever if you're to believe what you see on TV, at least in Zombieland. I think they mentioned that on there, and possibly also in some really old episode of Family Guy. Where I used to live back in Davenport, there was this huge like factory, you know, Hostess factory, whatever. And I used to always drive by there. Well, I didn't drive by there because I was like 6, but I used to always ride by there, and I'd see like this big contraption, and they had this Twinkie man like spray painted or painted on there, whatever. And it always smelled like really good. So I was like, man, so it's kind of got like a good memory associated with that. That's the end of this, right? Cool. And last but definitely not least is this guy right here. This is Captain Crunch, right? As they say as in the spelling. So his peanut butter Captain Crunch cereal, man, that is like one of my favorite things. If you happen to have a favorite Captain Crunch, go ahead and comment that down below because I would like to hear it. Or if you happen to like any other cereal, because again, that's a huge thing for me. Probably more cereal gets consumed than should, but whatever. Yeah, go ahead and let me know what your favorite cereals are, and we can talk about that. We can talk about that all day. I mean, with the exception of like shoes and wrestling, like that's another thing that I'm into, and music too. So yeah, that's gonna be it. All right, I've unboxed crap that some people might care to watch. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, and have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night. Again, if you're really into the whole Funko thing, oh, let me step over here and I can put links up, right? So we'll put a link up here for McFly. We'll put a link down here for Jeezy. Go ahead, watch their things. It's good stuff. That's it.